Okay, we have a quorum actually. I'm going to call the meeting to order. Um, so I'm looking at my agenda and I have not become facile enough with this stuff to become fluid in trying to raise documents yet. But I have a paper agenda, which you now can all see. Um, and I'm going to follow that until we essentially create some dates. And then I don't think we're going to get much more than that today, because I know Michael has to leave at 9:30, and I know Tom has to leave at 9:30. So um, let's start talking about is in fact. Oh, wait a second, I forgot minutes. There are no minutes to approve, which I would note on the record at this point. And so we'll defer that till the next meeting, whenever that may be. Um, let's see. We have no new members. Today we need to designate a scribe. Michael, would you be willing to go ahead and do that for the short meeting today?
Yeah, sure. I'll continue to do that.
All right, thank you, sir.
So long as they are recorded and available to me at a later time.
Understood.
Yes.
Understood.
Yeah.
Um, let's talk then about dates, and I wish Tom Sipe were here, but
He is. He's here.
I'm
oh,
here.
is he?
You
You
just
have
can't
to
see
go
me.
in. You
Oh,
have to go
Tom is
into.
talking.
You have to go into gallery view to see everybody. Why?
Okay.
Why do you
Uh,
want us to do our conflicts?
oh, yeah. Well, we're not going to vote on anything, I don't think,
Oh,
at
I
this
didn't
point.
know. Sorry,
We s-
just
we
Uh,
still we still need to state it though.
okay.
Okay,
Well, my name is
Beachley.
Ryan Angelo, and I have no conflicts.
Michael Beachley. I have no conflicts.
Susan Schomburg, no conflicts.
So no conflicts.
Okay. Thank you for reminding me.
Mhm.
Um, what essentially, well, first of all, I guess, how frequently do you think we need to meet at this point based on what you guys know about our workload so far?
What do we have to do? What's on our to-do list? Is
Well, it was kind of on the agenda, and one of them has gotten tabled already, which is
oh,
the check signing issue, because we haven't resolved our structure yet for the purposes of satisfying a bank, which apparently Chris has been knocking his head against the wall to get done. So the only one that I can see that's left is the policy concern. Oh, there's two. I'm sorry. Statements of official positions of the NCAC with policy 6 and policy 22 concerning official letters to agencies, and change to the monitoring task force provisions, none of which seem to be urgent at this point, unless Nancy, you know something I don't.
No, in fact, I think what I'd like to say, based on what's happened here with this fireworks letter, I suggest you guys defer anything until after we have a larger discussion with the county about the role of the CAC. Um, and at this point, that kind of calls everything else into question. Because yeah, I think some of these bylaws changes, like the banking, is going to be directly affected by that larger
Yeah.
discussion.
mm.
So
Nancy, do you have any sense of how long it's going to take to resolve that issue?
I think it'll be at least during the summer, and hopefully we can get it resolved over the summer. But it's yeah, I don't just I would suggest you don't even need to meet over the summer, but that's certainly up to you. Before I
Uh,
was all eager to get some of these things done, but this fireworks thing has raised
Oh,
issues on what we can do. That because technically we can. The board order and our bylaws mission, the fireworks letter would have been totally in order, but
yeah.
we've been shut down. Uh, so anyway, thank you all basically
Can
for
you,
signing the letter, the
yeah,
individual unofficial letter, but
Nancy?
we need to resolve that larger issue before
Yeah,
we go back
Nancy,
with bylaws.
your note and Tom Two's note indicated hostility or at least conflict, and I don't understand the nature of that. Can you share some of that with me?
Sure, and Tom Sipe is involved with that too, and Wyatt. So basically, I wouldn't call it hostility at all. What it is the county, though, is saying this is not a land use issue, and so it's outside of our purview. And even though we did everything according to the board order on saying that we're not making these suggestions in the fireworks letter officially as part of a county agency, as they still came back and said no, it's inappropriate for us to send it in their view. And
So
so
yeah,
Sarah and I have talked, and we're going to have a discussion in the coming months about what the CACs should be doing, and we may have to go to the mat on this. But to realign our mission is not just land use. Our mission is to be able to be a voice to the county, and we see this as helping the county. We're not here in conflict with the county, but we need to get all of that ironed out first. And Tom Sipe and Wyatt, of course, weigh in on this because you've been involved on the fireworks task force.
Yeah, it is most disappointing that the board apparently does not read its own predecessors' work, because it's clear that that's within our purview, and we have certainly given the county enough opportunity to be aware that we want to do things other than land use. I
Yeah,
mean, we're pretty explicit, and if they have been asleep at the switch, well, bless them.
they won't
Right.
be much longer with our CAC.
Well, and I think this is raising an issue. I think there are at least one or more CACs that have been in conflict with the county, and our timing apparently with the fireworks thing was not great. But we had to do it. July 4th is coming right up here, and it's the 250th year. But it does raise the larger issues. So,
Well, it sounds to me like it may be a long struggle over the summer to get some resolution, Nancy.
right.
So how do you guys feel about a meeting in September to at least start off the year?
That sounds great.
that sounds fine to me. Wyatt, I think other than that, to be on call, I think is our default. As things pop up in the general meetings or with the executive board, then we can deal with those. But the last 3 years has been solid. I mean, we've had a very clear mission and reason for meeting every 2 weeks or every month or whatever it was that we did for those 3 years. We don't have that anymore. So I think on call is our default, and I think September is fine. Let the summer unfold, and then we can plan what we're going to do and how we're going to do it.
Okay, Susan, does that work for you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's 2
Yeah,
months
Tom
away, not long.
Yeah, I think that's appropriate. And it's a good point that we are on call to the executive board, that we should make note of that, obviously anytime there's some issue or question about the bylaws, we can respond. And I think that's the normal case for bylaws committee, as opposed to what we've been doing.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm just taking a look at my calendar, and for those of you who don't carry one of these, I
I
just
do.
point out to you that this is a new technology which I have uncovered. And so
This is my calendar.
I can't even do that, Michael. We want to make it after Labor Day, I assume.
Okay.
And to give everybody a little extra time, do you think the middle of the month is good?
Mhm.
Yep, that works.
Okay, let's at least maybe pick a day that works for everybody so that they can spend some time, assuming that the agenda grows a little bit here. Is there a day of the week or an evening of the week that's best for you, Michael?
The middle Fridays, and usually the third Friday, is not good.
Okay.
Because of the piano group that meets. And I was sharing with Nancy last night that we've been doing this for 40 years.
Wow.
So yeah, and that's important to me. It is really, really important.
Yeah, you
In
bet.
fact, they will be here in an hour, and we're going to play for each other again. So only those 2 days, middle of the month on Fridays, is my only concern.
Mhm.
Okay, Tom, any day of the week that's best for you?
Uh, Fridays work. We could call it the last Friday of the month, and that way we for sure get Michael cleared.
Yeah, yeah,
Or the
yeah.
first,
Susan, does that
or
work?
either one.
Yep, yep.
Okay, you can,
May I as a guest interject here?
sure.
So over the last 3 years, Michael, your piano group moves around, and there have been a lot of Fridays you haven't been able to make, or you come for the first half hour. I would like to just throw out the possibility of moving it to a different day than a Friday, just because of that. And that, particularly now that you're down to 4 people, your quorum is still 3, so it makes a big difference if you're gone, even more.
Well, yeah, I think the last Friday of the month, though, would not be the third Friday, though, Nancy.
Yeah, but his group moves. It's not always the third Friday.
Well, it's a second or third. Rarely do we do anything else, but that's
All right.
well, I was just looking at the calendar here from months before. Yeah.
Seems like we've hit it a lot, but that's when we
Yeah.
did 2 a month. So yeah.
Well, what I'm going to suggest is that we set one meeting, period, right
Yeah.
now, and we can readjust depending on what Michael's schedule is and
Yeah.
Susan's and Tom's. I'm pretty open. So what do you say about Friday, the 25th of September?
Mhm.
Sounds wonderful.
Yep. Let me.
Nancy, do you have a burning desire to meet anytime sooner than that?
No,
Okay, good.
I know.
I don't
no,
think Michael
it's your
does
group,
either.
Wyatt, and yeah, no, that sounds great to me.
Okay, let me see.
Okay.
Time?
Third Friday or the last Friday of September, which is the 25th, Susan.
9 a.m., same time.
Okay, and same time would be 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay, I got it.
You got it?
I got it.
Okay. Um, I will just let you know that I talked with Susan off the record earlier about some outreach stuff concerning trying to recruit some additional members. And we may have some names to follow up on, which I will try to get a hold of and then maybe call and see
Mhm.
if they have an interest. So we'll try to have something at least more concrete about possibilities in that September meeting.
That sounds good.
Okay. All right. I think with your concurrence, I'm going to defer all the rest of the agenda until the December 25th meeting, which would give Nancy some time for some minutes that we need to catch up on. And also her time to wrestle with the county, which I suspect is going to be a lot more complex than we all anticipate. But
Mm.
so be it. It's a governmental entity. And in the meantime, oh, I should tell you that if for those of you who weren't at the executive board meeting, that to the extent that money runs out for Zoom or continuing expenses, we may be tapping into a grant of some form or another from the Nesquin Citizens Association, but that's a
Community
TBD thing as
association.
well. Yeah. So at any rate, that's just an update on that particular issue, and we'll hopefully have some banking issues resolved by then as well.
Yeah, they're all tied together, this whole thing, because the county has had concerns about our having to have a bank account, but they agree that they reluctantly agreed to allow us to have that in the PP&R and the bylaws until they are ready to give us the money that they owe us. So
Yep.
but that whole banking thing, this isn't the time. It's part of this big issue of what the CACs can do. So it's not the time for us to go and say, because they probably should be owning the bank account since we're an advisory committee. So there's a can of worms. Anyway, happy time. Shortest meeting on record, Wyatt. Kudos.
Um, so work assignments, your work assignment is to put this on your calendar for the end of September.
Julie
And,
done.
and I don't have anything else. And as noted in my previous meetings. So for the good of the order, is there anything else? And then we'll just adjourn.
Oh, I'm fine.
Nothing else for me.
Good to see
Susan,
you
you
guys
good?
again. Yeah.
Yep.
Nancy, is there anything else we need to be informed about?
No, I will say I still want to take you guys out to lunch. I'm hoping to get there for the Labor Day in the week after Labor Day. And so hopefully I'll send out a date as soon as I have not yet made my reservations, but
Great.
would like to have kind of a final celebratory bylaws luncheon as I'm exiting. So I have exited, but first time I'll have been there in a year and a half.
And Michael, are you going to be here
a
during
year.
that period of time, or are
Yes.
you?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
well, you mean out at the coast?
Yeah.
No, but that's easy for me to do. No problem. No problem.
Okay.
Mhm.
Super. All right. Well, without further ado, I'm going to declare the meeting adjourned at 9:19, which is a current record for us.
Wow.
Congratulations all on your brevity. And let's see, I have to figure out how to turn off the recording, which I will.
You go back into more again, and
There it is, and recording is off. All right,
excellent.
guys, thank you so much.
Okay.
It's been a good trail run, and I'll try to maintain my memory about how to get into this again. So I don't
Actually,
bother
cloud
Nancy.
recording is still on.
It is?
But yeah, but it'll turn off automatically when you stop the meeting. There.
Yeah, there we go.